Part 99. From the City to the Strongest in the Universe. Author, G. Difeng Ren. Chapter 987. Li Yang was surprised that the four sacred areas were actually a continent. Diamond suit, diamond suit, diamond suit, diamond suit, and there are hundreds of heavenly lords on that continent. At this time, there are only dozens of heavenly lords in the four sacred areas combined. At the beginning, most of the hundreds of heavenly lords died due to the war between the rule controllers. After thinking for a moment, Li Yang asked, "Yuhun, how many rule controllers do you think there are?" Yuhun Tianzun nodded and said, "There are 6 rule controllers in total, who control space rules, time rules, light rules, dark rules, life rules, and death rules respectively." He looked at Li Yang, wondering which rule controller Li Yang was traveling in the world. Endless years ago, there was a battle between 6 rule controllers. He had not yet become a heavenly lord and had not seen any of the rule controllers, so he could not be sure. Elemental law. Li Yang's heart moved slightly when he heard what Yuhun Tianzun said. The universe is divided into natural laws and elemental laws. The natural laws are metal, wood, water, fire, earth, wind, and thunder. The elemental laws are divided into space, time, light, darkness, life, and death. The 6 rule controllers mentioned by Yuhun Tianzun happen to master the 6 elemental laws. With many thoughts in his mind, Li Yang asked again, "Is the person who controls the rules the strongest among the 4 holy realms?" There seem to be many secrets in the 4 holy areas that Li Yang doesn't know about. Previously, Li Yang believed that Tianzun was the most powerful being in the 4 holy realms. After all, the powerful Tianzun has completely mastered the 57 fusion laws and has reached the end of his cultivation. He did not expect that there are rule controllers above them. Yuhun Tianzun nodded and said, "Yes, Mr. Li Yang, the rule controller is the most powerful being in the entire world and billions of universes. It is said that the rules of the universe are made by them. Even the powerful Tianzun is in front of them. An ant-like existence with no resistance at all. Is it the most powerful existence?" Li Yang secretly asked. According to Li Yang's estimation, the Kunlun mirror on his body may be related to the rule controller, but what about the mysterious little sword that is more terrifying than the Kunlun mirror? What is this? Thinking in his mind, Li Yang didn't ask any more questions. He looked at Yuhun Tianzun and said, "Yuhun, you came to kill me this time, was it ordered by the Divine Wing clan?" A look of panic suddenly appeared on Yuhun Tianzun's face, and he quickly said, "Master Li Yang, it was the polyester Tianzun of the Divine Wing clan who found me and was willing to give me a precious treasure and let me deal with Master Li Yang, so I lurking in Panyan universe." He said with sincerity and fear, "If I had known Master Li Yang's identity earlier, I would not have dared to have any ideas." Yuhun Tianzun looked at Li Yang's face carefully. Although he became Li Yang's servant, the assassination of Li Yang just now definitely made Li Yang not have any good impression of him. "It is indeed the Divine Wing clan." Li Yang's eyes showed an extremely cold look. "Lord Li Yang." Yuhun Tianzun said quickly, "My soul clan is willing to be Lord Li Yang's vanguard. As long as Lord Li Yang gives the order, my soul clan will immediately deal with the Divine Wing clan. Now, while Li Yang is still weak, it is the time to show his attitude and gain favor. When Li Yang fully grows up, he will be useless." Hearing what Yuhun Tianzun said, Li Yang shook his head and said, "Now is not the time to deal with the Divine Wing clan. There is no need to alert the snake." He looked at Yuhun Tianzun and ordered, "Don't leak my information, just say that the assassination failed. The Soul Clan has now become one of his trump cards." "Yes, Master Li Yang," Yuhun Tianzun said respectfully. "Okay, please leave here first. I will come to you when something happens," Li Yang ordered. He is not willing to let Yuhun Tianzun stay by his side to protect him. With the soul imprint just now, he could even consciously command the soul-controlling Heavenly Lord directly. Yuhun Tianzun did not dare to talk nonsense and respectfully stepped back. Looking at Yuhun Tianzun's leaving figure, Li Yang narrowed his eyes slightly. Think of me as the reincarnation of the ruler. He has no memory of the person who controls the rules. Li Yang thinks this is pure nonsense. Moreover, his own transformation is not inherent in himself. If he is the reincarnation of the ruler, then he should be special. However, Li Yang's transformation was entirely due to the skills in the mysterious sword. Without the mysterious sword, Li Yang is actually an ordinary genius. Therefore, Li Yang simply does not believe that he is the reincarnation of the rule controller. Thinking in his mind, Li Yang's consciousness suddenly sank into the Kunlun mirror and asked, Kunlun mirror, what is the relationship between your master Kunlun Star Master and the rule controller? Li Yang clearly remembers what Kunlun Jing said back then. At that time, the Kunlun mirror said that its owner was named Kunlun Star Lord and was one of the pinnacle beings in the universe. However, the Kunlun Star Master had a battle with another peak being. The other peak beings besieged the former master, causing the Kunlun Star Master to fall. Kunlun Mirror was also defeated, leaving only a trace of instinctive consciousness. As Li Yang gets stronger and stronger, he knows more and more. Of course he knows how powerful the Kunlun Mirror is. It can even easily hide from Tianzun's detection, and its level is definitely higher than Tianzun's holy weapon. Therefore, Kunlun Mirror should know the existence of the rule controller. Now that we know it, then the peak existence in the universe that Kunlun Jing talks about should be the rule controller. Li Yang had previously asked for information about the Lord of Kunlun Star, but the Kunlun Mirror had not said anything. If its owner was just a heavenly venerable, there was actually no need to hide it. Hearing Li Yang's question, a small shadow condensed in the Kunlun Mirror, which was the Kunlun Mirror spirit. Master, originally these should have been told to the Master when he broke through to Heavenly Venerable, but since the Master knows about the rule controller, there is no need for me to hide it. The Kunlun Mirror spirit said, the former Master, the Lord of Kunlun Star, was one of the 6 rule controllers, the rule controller of time. Really, hearing the definite answer, Li Yang couldn't help being shocked. The previous owner of the Kunlun Mirror on him turned out to be such a terrifying existence. And such an existence actually fell. Kunlun Mirror, the Lord of Kunlun Star, was killed by other rule controllers. Li Yang couldn't help asking. Only other rule controllers can kill a rule controller. Master, you guessed right. The small shadow of the Kunlun Mirror clenched his fist, and his eyes actually exuded a monstrous hatred. What level is the Kunlun Mirror? It already has its own intelligence, and is almost the same as a real life. The other 5 rule controllers joined forces and frantically hunted down the former master. In the end, in a battle that lasted tens of millions of years, the former master fell in their hands. Thanks to Zero Eta for the 100 reward, thank you. End of this chapter. From the city to the strongest in the universe. Author, Ji Difeng Ren. Chapter 988. Kunlun Mirror Spirit's eyes were full of hatred. After tens of millions of years of pursuit, he followed his master and fought with the other 5 rule holders. Taiwan Novel Network Rightward Arrow. But in the end, it was outnumbered, and the Kunlun Star Master was completely destroyed. It also fell into the Panyan universe and completely fell into a deep sleep. If Li Yang hadn't appeared, he would not have woken up at this time and was still in a deep sleep. Naturally, he had great hatred for those 5 rule controllers. Li Yang Moran, the pinnacle rule controller in the universe, was hunted down by the other 5 and eventually fell. Then why did they kill the Kunlun Star Master? After a moment of silence, Li Yang asked. The rules controller has already stood at the pinnacle of the universe. There is no opponent. Logically speaking, there should be no war. But the other 5 rule controllers went crazy to hunt down the Kunlun Star Master, and even pursued him for tens of millions of years. What is this concept? Is the hatred so great? It's because the master has mastered the time origin crystal, Kunlun Mirror explained. Time origin crystal, Li Yang was confused. What is this? Kunlun Jing said, the rule controllers are actually in the same realm as Tianzun. They have mastered the complete 57 fusion laws, but the only difference is that the rule controllers have obtained the source crystal. There are 6 origin crystals in the entire universe, namely the space origin crystal, the time origin crystal, the light origin crystal, the dark origin crystal, the life origin crystal, and the death origin crystal. These 6 origin crystals stone created 6 rule masters. Hearing this, Li Yang's eyes suddenly showed shock. Is this origin crystal so terrifying? A heavenly lord, relying on an origin crystal, immediately becomes the controller of the rules. What kind of treasure is this origin crystal? It can be said that this is definitely the most powerful treasure in the entire world. Kunlun Mirror continued, 6 origin crystals can only give birth to 6 rule controllers. Others have no hope of becoming rule controllers. If you want to give birth to a new rule controller, there is only one possibility, and that is the death of the original rule controller. Li Yang didn't speak, listening carefully to what Kunlun Mirror Spirit was saying. The 6 rule controllers are the strongest, and they want to kill the former master because they are afraid. Afraid? Li Yang was stunned. Yes, just afraid. Kunlun Mirror said solemnly, the 6 laws of elements and the law of time are very special. Owning the origin crystal of the law of time is equivalent to mastering the entire river of time. You can travel through the past and even the future. This is something that other origin crystals do not possess. Each origin crystal has a great effect, but compared with the time origin crystal, it does not seem to be a concept. This universe is too mysterious, and there are too many unknowns. For example, even the former owner doesn't know how the origin crystals were born. But with the time origin crystals, the owner can continuously travel through time and space. Go to the past time and space, and keep searching. If we keep searching like this, we might discover the secrets of this universe. Because of this, the other 5 origin crystal masters are worried. They are afraid that the former master will be more powerful than them in the future by relying on the origin crystal of the law of time. The rule controllers are already at the pinnacle of the universe. They are the strongest existences, and they will never allow existences more powerful than them to appear in the future. And it is entirely possible for the Kunlun Star Master who possesses the time origin crystal to discover the mysteries of the universe and discover ways to make himself more powerful. Bashu 69 New. It sounds a bit ridiculous. I am worried that others will be stronger than me in the future, so I will kill him in advance. But, this is the fact. So, the 5 rule controllers joined forces and launched a surprise attack on the former master. After that, 5 origin crystals joined forces to completely block the master's escape route. This made the former master unable to escape and could only fight. Even so, it took the 5 rule masters tens of millions of years to kill the former master. Kunlun's mirror eyes flashed with hatred. If it hadn't been for a sudden sneak attack, the former master would have had no defense, and it would have been impossible for the former master to be killed. The strength of each origin crystal master should be about the same. 5 people of equal strength would actually be difficult to kill. Other side. Li Yang listened carefully, never expecting that something like this had happened in the universe countless years ago. Knowing the origin of the Kunlun mirror and the identity of the Kunlun Star Master, Li Yang suddenly asked, Kunlun Mirror, do you know why the Soul Clan Heavenly Lord identified me as the reincarnation of the rule controller just now? Just relying on the skills in the mysterious sword, Li Yang's soul and body underwent transformation, which made even Tianzun feel scared. Li Yang didn't know the specific reason at all. Master, I don't know the changes in your body, but maybe it has something to do with the natural law origin crystal, Kunlun Jing said. Natural law origin crystal. Li Yang's heart moved when he heard this. Kunlun Mirror said, Master, As I said before, there can only be 6 rule controllers in the entire universe. If you want to give birth to a new rule controller, you can only lose one. In fact, this is not rigorous. There are actually 13 laws in the universe. Each law is not higher or lower. Since there are origin crystals of elemental laws such as space and time, it is entirely possible that there are origin crystals of natural laws such as metal and wood. Li Yang nodded. There were indeed 13 laws juxtaposed in the universe, making up a total of 57 fusion laws. If origin crystals were born between heaven and earth, then a total of 13 origin crystals should be born. But there were actually 6 of them, and they were all elemental. There was no trace of the other 7 at all. The former master and other rule controllers speculate that there may be 7 more natural law source crystals, and the main reason why they took action against the former master is also because the former master may find those 7 source crystals. By mastering time, you can easily travel through the long river of time. Kunlun Star Master can search for the location of the 7 natural law origin crystals over and over again. If found, it represents the 7 rule controllers. What a powerful force this is! Even if Kunlun Star Master can't find a way to continue to become stronger, relying on those 7 source crystals, he is the strongest among the rule controllers. Therefore, several other rule controllers joined forces to take action against the Kunlun Star Master. This is the main reason. That's it. Li Yang nodded. Kunlun Mirror believed that his transformation was related to the origin of natural rules and laws. Of course, Li Yang knew that it was not the case at all. He never knew that the origin crystal of natural law existed. End of chapter. You are listening to novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. Please subscribe to receive new novels. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. From the City to the Strongest in the Universe. Author, G. Difeng Ren. Chapter 989. Li Yang was sure that he had never encountered the crystal of the origin of the law of nature. However, he did not say much, and asked again, after the death of the Lord of Kunlun Star, where did the crystal of the origin of time go? Kunlun Mirror said, after the death of the previous master, the crystal of the origin of time also fell into the hands of the 5 rule controllers. Kunlun Mirror's face was full of hatred and regret. If the crystal of the origin of time was with him, he could have trained Li Yang into a new time rule controller. Unfortunately, the target of the 5 rule controllers was the crystal of the origin of time. They killed the Lord of Kunlun Star, so how could they not take the crystal of the origin of time? Master, don't worry. The crystal of the origin of time has been obtained by those people. They will not pay attention to other things. Even if they know that you have obtained the Kunlun Mirror, they will not attack you. Kunlun Mirror said. The fall of many Tianzun at that time was also their own fault. In the eyes of the rule controllers, Tianzun are ants. Except for opponents of the same level, they don't care about others at all. Of course, they wouldn't care about Li Yang who got the Kunlun Mirror. After all, the Kunlun Mirror is just the weapon of the Lord of Kunlun Star. Who would care who got the enemy's weapon? Even if Li Yang quickly grew into a heavenly venerable, those rule controllers would not pay attention. For a long time, new heavenly venerables continued to be born in the 4 sacred domains, but those rule controllers basically never showed up. I know. Hearing what the Kunlun Mirror said, Li Yang nodded. He took a deep breath and calmed his uneasy heart a little. In a short time, Li Yang knew many secrets of the 4 sacred domains. After that, the Kunlun Mirror didn't say anything more. If Li Yang didn't ask, he wouldn't say these things at all. After all, it was impossible to avenge his former master. Li Yang knew these things, and there was no use at all. The Kunlun Mirror fell into silence, and Li Yang's heart was still difficult to calm down completely. The origin crystal, the origin technique in the mysterious little sword? What is the connection between the two? At this time, Li Yang pondered slightly. It was because of the practice of the mysterious sword's origin technique that his soul and body underwent a transformation, which even frightened Yuhun Tianzun, who identified him as the reincarnation of the rule controller. This degree of transformation seems to be equivalent to refining the origin crystal. Secret: the mysterious sword definitely contains a huge secret. The more you know, the more terrifying the origin of this mysterious sword seems. Could it be that the previous owner of the mysterious sword is a higher level existence than the rule controller? Li Yang suddenly had an amazing idea in his mind. However, as soon as this idea appeared, it was quickly suppressed by Li Yang. According to Yuhun Tianzun and Kunlun Mirror, the rule controller is already the strongest existence in the 4 sacred domains and billions of universes, and there has never been anyone stronger than them. Therefore, this idea is simply impossible. Taking a deep breath, Li Yang shook his head and put away all his thoughts. Forget it, I don't want to think about it. My current strength is still not the strongest, and it's useless to think about these things. When I become a heavenly venerable in the future, I will slowly explore the secrets of the mysterious little sword. Li Yang has just broken through to the heavenly Dao realm, and he has refined the heart of the universe, so it won't take long for him to become a heavenly venerable. When he reaches that level, it will be completely in time to slowly explore. Quickly gathering his thoughts, Li Yang's figure moved and entered his own universe. After the transformation of the soul and the body, my internal universe seems to have changed. Li Yang felt it carefully. Just now, he broke through to the heavenly Dao realm, then practiced the mysterious little sword origin chapter technique, and then assassinated the soul-controlling heavenly venerable. It was actually a short time. Rightward arrow. Li Yang knew that some special changes had occurred in the universe in his body, but he didn't have time to check anything. He felt it carefully and knew the specific situation in an instant. After the transformation of the soul and the body, my internal universe seems to be able to expand. The greater the expansion of the universe, the stronger the strength. Before, when Li Yang broke through from the peak of the chaos realm to the early stage of the heavenly Dao realm, the universe in his body directly expanded 1,000 times, and his overall strength also skyrocketed 100 times. Expand. Let's see how far it can expand. Li Yang began to activate his internal universe. Buzz. The entire universe, with him as the center, began to expand rapidly and spread to the surroundings. Rumble. As the expansion, the origins of the fusion laws began to descend, and madly poured into Li Yang's internal universe. Just like a pond, the area of the pond has increased, and it can naturally accommodate more water. This is the case with Li Yang's internal universe at this time. Endless fusion law origins descended, and the momentum was even more terrifying than the momentum when Li Yang broke through to the heavenly Dao realm before. The speed of Li Yang's internal universe expansion is even more amazing, 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times. In a blink of an eye, the universe has skyrocketed again by more than 1,000 times. The expansion speed is so fast, and it can still expand. Li Yang was shocked at this time, feeling the transformation of his universe. He obviously underestimated his own transformation just now. You know, Yuhun Tianzun is a Tianzun level strongman. Even if his strength is suppressed in the Panyan universe, his soul level is still at the Tianzun level. And the soul after Li Yang's transformation before actually made Yuhun Tianzun feel fear. What kind of transformation is this? So, this transformation is obviously much greater than Li Yang's transformation from the peak of the chaos realm to the early stage of the heavenly Dao realm. After expanding 1,000 times, Li Yang's body continued to expand crazily. 10,000 times, 100,000 times, 1,000,000 times. Boom. The endless source of the fusion law rushed in from all directions and was swallowed up crazily by the universe in Li Yang's body. Li Yang felt that his strength was increasing every second. Time flew, and half an hour passed in the blink of an eye. Finally, everything stopped. finally stopped. Li Yang also breathed a sigh of relief at this time. If it was a normal transformation, he would be very happy, but this transformation was so big that it made him feel a little unreal. My strength. Li Yang clenched his right hand and felt his strength. In the void in front of him, a huge chaos palm suddenly condensed, covering the sky and the sun, mixed with destructive fluctuations, and was extremely powerful. And feeling the power of this huge chaos palm, Li Yang's eyes suddenly showed an extremely shocked look. This power is not much weaker than the attack of the Divine Wing clan's Polyester Heavenly Venerable before, right? Before, Polyester Heavenly Venerable came to the outside of the Panyan universe and attacked Li Yang immediately after he appeared. Although he failed to hurt Li Yang also fully felt the power of Polyester Heavenly Venerable's attack. And at this time, his attack was not much weaker than Polyester Heavenly Venerable's. Thanks to 08 for the 100 rewards, thank you. End of this chapter. From the city to the strongest in the universe. Author, G. Difeng Ren. Chapter 990. Li Yang was shocked. His attack was not much weaker than that of Polyester Tianzun. Not weaker than that of Polyester Tianzun, that can only mean one thing. My attack has completely reached the level of Tianzun. Li Yang was shocked, his eyes full of disbelief. This time, from the attitude of Yuhun Tianzun, he knew how much he had transformed. And at this time, he really had a definite feeling. He had just broken through to the early stage of the heavenly Dao realm. At this level, it was almost impossible to fight against a higher level. Li Yang, in the four sacred domains, even if he relied on the Kunlun mirror, he could only fight against a strong man in the middle stage of the heavenly Dao realm at most, and he was still at a disadvantage. Fighting against higher levels is not so easy to cross. The stronger the strength, which one does not have a lot of trump cards. Li Yang was at most a little bit impressive in the Panyan universe, easily killing one Tiandao realm after another. After leaving the Panyan universe and reaching the four sacred domains, his current strength is really nothing. However, at this time, Li Yang's realm in the early stage of the heavenly Dao realm can rival the Tianzun. The difference between the two is 3 small realms and 1 big realm. This is simply a miracle. Master, do you have the strength of a heavenly venerable? Kunlun mirror, which had already calmed down at this time, felt Li Yang's strength and couldn't help but fly out and exclaimed. His eyes were full of shock. Impossible, how did you do it when you were in the early stage of the heavenly Dao realm? He had followed Kunlun Star Lord for a long time, and what he knew was far beyond Li Yang's imagination, but he was also shocked at this time. Li Yang took a deep breath and suppressed the shock in his heart. He looked at Kunlun mirror and explained, I broke through to the heavenly Dao realm before, and I transformed myself. The universe in my body expanded to the limit. That's it? As for the mysterious little sword's origin chapter technique, Li Yang didn't say it in the end. At this time, with the strength of a heavenly venerable, Li Yang was even more shocked by the terribleness of this origin chapter technique. If the news spread, Li Yang estimated that even those rule controllers might be tempted. Therefore, Li Yang couldn't let anyone else know, including Kunlun mirror. The heavenly Dao realm has transformed, and the extent of the transformation is so great. Kunlun mirror was shocked, and it was obviously the first time it had seen such a situation. It couldn't help but say, Master, I now feel that what Yuhun Tianzun said is correct. The Master may be the reincarnation of the rule controller, but not the rule controller of the elemental law, but the rule controller of the natural law. Oh! Hearing this, Li Yang asked curiously, Kunlun mirror, is the reincarnation of the rule controller similar to my situation? What Kunlun mirror said made Li Yang doubt his identity. Could he really be a big boss in his previous life? Kunlun mirror said, Master, although my former master did not have such a situation, he speculated that the rule controller can completely carry the origin crystal to reincarnate. In this way, when he cultivates to the Tianzun realm again, he will naturally wake up and become the rule controller again. Even if he does not reach the Tianzun realm, because of the existence of the origin crystal, he may still have very special places in other realms, and his strength is far beyond the strong people in the same realm. If he carries the origin crystal, then when he reaches the Tiandao realm, he may indeed undergo a transformation, and his strength will far exceed that of ordinary Tiandao realm strong people. Li Yang did not speak, he thought about what Kunlun Mirror said. There are indeed some similarities between the mysterious sword's internal skills and the origin crystal. Although the origin skills in the mysterious sword have no direct connection with the origin crystal, they are definitely related. Could it be that the skills were created with reference to the origin crystal? Thoughts quickly turned in Li Yang's mind. The more he knew that this skill was magical, the more Li Yang knew in his heart that he could not expose the mysterious sword skills. Thinking in his heart, Li Yang was obviously more happy at this time. Heavenly Venerable Strength. It seemed too early to him before, but he didn't expect that he would have it so soon. Haha, Heavenly Venerable Strength. My strength has reached the Heavenly Venerable level now, and my soul is even stronger. I guess ordinary Heavenly Venerables are not my opponents. Li Yang's soul, but it makes the soul control Heavenly Venerable who is good at soul feel fear, how terrible. When fighting with the Heavenly Venerable, his soul radiates, which is enough to greatly weaken the opponent's strength. In this way, even the polyester Heavenly Venerable may not be his opponent. One step to heaven. At this time, Li Yang can be said to have really reached heaven in one step. In a short time, he has become a real top powerhouse in the four holy domains. Except for the rule controller, he is basically fearless. And the rule controller only cares about the powerhouses of the same level, so he will not pay attention to him at all. Even if he knows that the Kunlun mirror of the Kunlun Star Lord is on him, he will not care about him. Li Yang was delighted. Moreover, my universe can expand as my strength increases. Li Yang is only in the early stage of the Heavenly Dao realm now. As he comprehends more fusion laws, his strength will naturally continue to increase. When I truly become a Heavenly Venerable in the future, I wonder how strong I can be. Li Yang is looking forward to it. In the early stage of the Heavenly Dao realm, the difference in strength with the Heavenly Venerable is at least 1,000,000 times. He can rival the Heavenly Venerable in the early stage of the Heavenly Dao realm. When he truly becomes a Heavenly Venerable in the future, how terrible will his strength be? Not to mention reaching the level of a rule controller, at least Li Yang's strength will far exceed that of other Heavenly Venerables. Boom! The terrifying domain world emanated and quickly spread beyond the Panyan universe, even covering a large area. At this time, the two Tianzun forces of the Shanai clan and Huiwen city sent a large number of strong men to firmly guard the exit of the Panyan universe. Shanai clan, you want to deal with me, it's too late, and next, it's time for me to deal with you. In addition to joy, a cold light flashed in Li Yang's eyes. This Shanai clan not only blocked the Panyan universe, but also asked the polyester Tianzun to kill him. If Li Yang didn't have many trump cards, he might have died under the assassination of Yuhun Tianzun before. Now that his strength has increased dramatically, how could Li Yang not take revenge? At this time, he no longer needs to fear the Shanai clan. There are two Tianzuns in the Shanai clan, and besides himself, he also has Yuhun Tianzun, let alone the Shanai clan. With a cold light flashing in his eyes, Li Yang directly contacted Yuhun Tianzun. Soul Clan, Yuhun Tianzun is sending Polyester Tianzun out. At this time, the disappointment in the eyes of Polyester Heavenly Venerable was hard to conceal. Because, the assassination of Yuhun Heavenly Venerable failed. Damn Li Yang, why is it so hard to kill? Polyester Heavenly Venerable's heart was completely sunk to the bottom at this time. Yuhun Heavenly Venerable, this is the biggest trump card he found to deal with Li Yang. Yuhun Heavenly Venerable can't kill Li Yang, and other methods have a lower success rate and a greater possibility of failure. End of this chapter. From the City to the Strongest in the Universe. Author, G. Difeng Ren. Chapter 991. The Divine Wing Tribe's Polyester Heavenly Venerable was gloomy. After the previous assassination, Li Yang would definitely be more vigilant. Diamond suit, diamond suit, diamond suit. He was in a bad mood, but he didn't notice that Yuhan Heavenly Venerable's eyes fluctuated at this time. Because Yuhan Heavenly Venerable sensed Li Yang's soul connection. Lord Li Yang, Yuhan Heavenly Venerable said respectfully in the soul's mind. Li Yang left a special mark on his soul, and could even give him orders directly through the soul. Yuhan, you contact that Polyester Heavenly Venerable and find a way to let him arrange more strong men in the Heavenly Dao realm to guard outside the Panyan universe, Li Yang ordered. Arrange more Heavenly Dao realm. Yuhan Heavenly Venerable was obviously a little confused when he heard Li Yang's order. Is Lord Li Yang going to take action against the Divine Wing tribe? In his opinion, although Li Yang was the reincarnation of the rule controller, his strength was obviously still a little weak, and he had not really awakened. After all, Li Yang was only in the Heavenly Dao realm now. With only the strength of the Heavenly Dao realm, Li Yang could not deal with the Divine Wing tribe at all. Although he was confused, Yuhan Tianzun did not dare to refute anything and said directly, "Yes, Lord Li Yang." After receiving the order, Yuhan Tianzun looked at Dilun Tianzun, his eyes turned for a moment, and then he had an idea and said, "Dilun, I failed to help you kill Li Yang this time. It was my fault." Hearing this, Dilun Tianzun shook his head and said, Li Yang was too cautious. Although he was very disappointed with Yuhan Tianzun's failure this time, he couldn't really say it. Yuhan Tianzun looked apologetic and said, "It's my fault. In order to find Li Yang's weakness, I lurked back and secretly observed Li Yang. Here is a message to tell you." He suddenly showed a serious look on his face. "Oh? What information?" Seeing that Yuhan Tianzun suddenly became serious, Dilun Tianzun was stunned for a moment, and his face also showed an extremely serious expression, saying, "Brother Yuhan, please speak." Yuhan Tianzun said, "I observed Li Yang carefully before, and it seems that Li Yang is still hiding his strength." Hidden strength. Dilun Tianzun's face sank slightly and said, "Could it be that Li Yang has broken through to the Heavenly Dao realm?" Before, Yuhan Tianzun said that Li Yang was at the peak of the Chaos realm. "Not sure." Yuhan Tianzun shook his head and said, "Not only is it possible that he has hidden his strength, this Li Yang is also very good at hiding means. I think he may find an opportunity to leave the Panyan universe and reach the four sacred realms." Hearing this, Dilun Tianzun's face changed slightly. The reason why he was worried about Li Yang joining the Axe Tianzun's forces before was because there was a better training environment there. If Li Yang, who had refined the heart of the universe, was trapped in the Panyan universe, it would take a long time to grow up completely. However, if Li Yang stays in the four sacred areas and relies on many cultivation inheritances, then the speed of growth will be amazing. Polyester Tianzun certainly hopes that Li Yang grows as slowly as possible, so that he will have more time to deal with Li Yang. This is just my guess from secret observation. Yuhan Tianzun said, "So, I suggest that Brother Polyester arrange more Tiandao realm strongmen to guard the exit of Panyan universe, monitor all aspects, and don't let Li Yang have any chance to leave." He shook his head and said, "With Li Yang's means, once he leaves and really enters the four sacred areas, it is estimated that the sky is high and the birds fly, and no one can stop his growth." Hearing what Yuhan Tianzun said, Polyester Tianzun's heart immediately became urgent. After refining the heart of the universe, Li Yang's life-saving means are completely comparable to Tianzun. When he is really disguised, they don't know Li Yang's specific location, and it is impossible to deal with Li Yang. So, if Li Yang really escaped from Panyan universe, then they are looking for Li Yang like a needle in a haystack. Thank you for your reminder, Brother Yuhan. I will arrange it immediately, Tianzun Dilun said hurriedly. He thought to himself that this Tianzun Yahan was a good person. He gave up the treasure he took out directly after the mission failed. Not only that, he also went to find Li Yang's weakness. If he is not a good person, what is he? Otherwise, he really overlooked the fact that Li Yang might leave Panyan Universe. If he really escaped, they would have been foolishly guarding the entrance of Panyan Universe and arranging people to enter Panyan Universe from time to time, but Li Yang continued to grow in the four sacred domains. After hundreds of thousands of years, it is estimated that everything is too late. I am just guessing, Brother Dilun, just do it, Tianzun Yahan said. I will not forget Brother Yahan's reminder. I will thank you again when I kill Li Yang in the future, Tianzun Dilun thanked. After thanking him a few times, Tianzun Dilun finally turned around and left, with a hint of urgency on his face. Looking at his departing back, Tianzun Yahan couldn't help but smile. Looking at the appearance of Tianzun Dilun, it is estimated that there will be no shortage of heavenly Dao realm strongmen arranged. He said a few words to Li Yang's order, and then he completed it perfectly. Want to kill Lord Li Yang? Yahan Tianzun seemed to have a hint of sarcasm in his smile. Dilun, if you knew that Lord Li Yang was the reincarnation of the rule controller, you would probably be desperate now, right? Yahan Tianzun sneered, and there was a hint of complacency in his heart. At this time, only he knew the true identity of Li Yang, and no one else knew. When Li Yang truly awakens, their soul clan will have a rule controller as a backer. This is a huge opportunity that the Soul Clan has never encountered since its establishment. So, he surrendered to Li Yang without hesitation before. Pass the message to Lord Li Yang. Thinking in his heart, Yahan Tianzun quickly contacted Li Yang. On the other side, Li Yang received the message from Yahan Tianzun. Dilun Tianzun took the bait. Li Yang's face was cold. I wonder if he will arrange a few more Tiandao realms. The Tiandao realm is also an absolute high level in the Tianzun forces. Losing one will make the Tianzun forces feel extremely distressed. Before, 100 Tiandao realms of the Shinai clan were killed by Li Yang, and Dilun Tianzun was almost crazy. However, after losing 100 Tiandao realms, the Shinai clan still had 100 Tiandao realms left. At this time, outside the Panyan universe, there were a total of 20 Tiandao realms guarding the Panyan universe. Among them, the two Tianzun forces of the Shinai clan and Huiwen city sent out 10 Tiandao realms respectively. This time when leaving the Panyan universe, Li Yang certainly had to kill these people. At this time, Li Yang obviously thought that these Tiandao realms were too few. Come on, the more the better. Li Yang was looking forward to it. This time, when we leave Panyan universe, we will leave openly. Then we will directly establish a foothold in the Eastern Holy Land. The four Holy Lands are the Holy Lands for cultivation, and the cultivation environment is much better than that of Panyan universe. Li Yang is also preparing to establish a Tianzun force in the Eastern Holy Land, just like the Axe Tianzun. Thanks to 08A for the 100 reward, thank you. End of this chapter. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. Please subscribe to receive new novels. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. From the City to the Strongest in the Universe. Author, G. Difeng Ren. Chapter 992. The cultivation environment in the four holy realms is infinitely better than that in the billions of universes. Just the feeling of the law of fusion is much easier than in the billions of universes. Li Yang knows this firsthand. Not to mention, the four holy realms have been inherited for countless years. It can be said that those who can grow to the ancestral realm in the billions of universes will not be a problem at all in the four holy realms. Thinking in his mind, Li Yang's figure moved and disappeared. When he appeared again, he appeared next to the eternal ancestor and the chaotic origin ancestor. Li Yang. How is it? Have you broken through to the realm of heaven? Writing this, I hope readers will remember our domain name Taiwan Novel Network rightward arrow. Seeing Li Yang, the eternal ancestor and the Hunyuan ancestor quickly asked. They knew about Li Yang's previous breakthrough. Breakthrough. Li Yang nodded and said, Teacher, Hunyuan ancestor, please make arrangements for the human race and prepare to go to the four holy realms. The current situation with Li Yang is that he is obviously too strong, but the people around him are too weak. This is because Li Yang's strength has improved so fast that others can't catch up. However, after they all go to the four sacred areas, the strength of the eternal ancestor and others will definitely increase quickly. Going to the four sacred areas. Li Yang, what do you mean? Hearing what Li Yang said, the eternal ancestor and Hunyuan ancestor were both stunned. Of course they want to go to the four sacred areas. There are countless powerful people there, many in the Chaos Realm, the Heavenly Realm, and even the Heavenly One. The Eternal Ancestor and the Hunyuan Ancestor had been in the Ancestral Realm for countless years. Since they had no inheritance, they could only make progress after reaching the Ancestral Realm. The Hunyuan Ancestor relied on his powerful talent to become the most powerful person in the Panian universe, but he was only at the middle level of the Ancestor Realm. And when they knew the four major holy realms, knew the countless powerful people in the Chaos Realm and the Heavenly Dao Realm above the Ancestral Realm, they all felt that the blood in their hearts was boiling again. Who doesn't want to become a stronger being? Strength is always the greatest pursuit of cultivators. However, the God-wings are eyeing Panian universe and have always wanted to destroy them. Now there are still a large number of powerful people guarding outside Panian universe. They can only be trapped and unable to get out. The Divine Wings clan has a powerful heavenly master. This is the top existence in the four holy realms. It can be said that facing the Divine Wings, they have no power to resist. However, the Eternal Ancestor and the Hunyuan Ancestor knew that Li Yang had refined the heart of the universe and continued to grow. Millions of years later, Li Yang would definitely become a heavenly lord and be able to deal with the Divine Wing clan. And now, Li Yang said that he was going to the four sacred areas. Could it be that Li Yang had a way to deal with the Divine Wings? The Eternal Ancestor couldn't help but said, Li Yang, the Divine Wings are too powerful. We don't have enough strength. It's better to tolerate it for the time being and wait for millions of years. Don't confront them head on. Hearing what the Eternal Ancestor said, Li Yang smiled and said, Teacher, I now have the strength of a heavenly lord and am not afraid of the Divine Wing clan. Tianzun's strength. Hearing this, the Eternal Ancestor and the Hunyuan Ancestor looked at each other, unable to conceal the shock in their eyes. Li Yang did not hide his strength. Since he was planning to establish himself in the Eastern Saint territory, his strength would be exposed sooner or later, and there was no need to hide it. Li Yang, are you telling the truth? Hunyuan Ancestor couldn't help but ask. He still felt a little unbelievable. Li Yang nodded and said with a smile, Next, I am going to have a good fight with the Divine Wings. After the Divine Wings see my strength and retreat on their own initiative, it will be time for our Panian universe human race to establish a foothold in the four sacred areas. At the beginning of Kanglan universe, the rise of Axe Tianzun also provoked many Tianzun forces. However, after Axe Tianzun truly became a powerful person at the Tianzun level, those Tianzun forces could only choose to acquiesce. For the powerful Tianzun, no one on either side can do anything to the other, and it is simply impossible for them to fight endlessly. To take the simplest example, Axu Tianzun was alone at the beginning, while the other Tianzuns were very powerful. If he really wants to fight to the death, Axu Tianzun can go to the core of the Tianzun's power and kill like crazy. No one can kill Axe Tianzun. If the battle continues like this, the Tianzun forces will only suffer heavy losses. As the saying goes, those who are barefoot are not afraid of those who wear shoes. Therefore, once a strong person truly becomes a Tianzun, no matter how dissatisfied other forces are, they will only hold their noses and acquiesce, and even allow them to establish their own Tianzun forces. Good. After hearing what Li Yang said, Hunyuan ancestor no longer had any doubts, and his face showed great excitement. Li Yang, Yangheng, and I will start integrating the human race next, waiting for your good news. Hunyuan ancestor couldn't hide the excitement on his face. He has long been looking forward to the four holy realms. The same is true for the eternal ancestor, but he couldn't help but tell Li Yang, saying, Li Yang, your strength has far exceeded that of a master, but you still have to be careful. After all, the divine wings have existed for endless years, so be more cautious. It's definitely not wrong. The next battle between Li Yang and the Divine Wing clan will inevitably involve certain risks. Teacher, I know. Li Yang nodded. Time flew by, and then Li Yang began to wait. And outside Panyan universe, one after another powerful people in the heavenly Dao realm are coming, and in a short period of time, they have gone from 20 to 60. That is to say, the Divine Wing clan and Fire Source City each sent 30 heavenly Dao realm to guard here. Of course, the first 20 heavenly Dao realm were in the open, and the 40 who came later came secretly and were not discovered by others. In fact, the 20 heavenly Dao realm alone have surprised many forces. The Divine Wing clan actually sent so many heavenly Dao realm to guard the Panyan universe. 20. Is the Divine Wing clan worried that Li Yang will escape? Li Yang is invincible in the Panyan universe, and no one can do anything to him. Outside the Panyan universe, Li Yang's strength is estimated to be completely crushed by any heavenly Dao realm. So only one heavenly Dao realm is needed to completely guard Li Yang. I don't know what the Divine Wing clan is thinking. Outside the Panyan universe, in addition to the strong men of the Divine Wing clan and Fire Source City, there are obviously spies from other forces. Except for the Eastern Holy Domain, there are strong men in the other three holy domains. In fact, there weren't so many forces here before, but after the news of Li Yang refining the heart of the universe and the God Wing clan's fury came out, it attracted the attention of almost all the Tianzun forces in the four holy domains. Did Li Yang grow up normally and become a Tianzun level strongman, making the four holy domains have an additional Tianzun force? Or was he killed by the God Wing clan in the middle? What is the result? All the Tianzun forces are very interested. End of this chapter. From the city to the strongest in the universe. Author, G. Difeng Ren. Chapter 993. In the Panyan universe, Li Yang's powerful domain emanated, completely covering the strong teams of the Shanai clan and Huiwen city. Diamond suit, diamond suit, diamond suit. In 20 days, more than 30 heavenly Dao realm strongmen were added in the first 10 days, and only a few were added in the last 10 days. It seems that 60 heavenly Dao realm is the limit of the number of people that the Shanai clan and Huiwen city can send. The heavenly Dao realm strongmen, each of them is a high level in the Tianzun force. Even if they are afraid of Li Yang, it is impossible to really send all the heavenly Dao realm. This is simply impossible. 60 heavenly Dao realm are enough to guard the entrance of the Panyan universe very tightly. Even if Li Yang's concealment method is strong, even if Li Yang already has the strength of the heavenly Dao realm, under the guard of these 60 heavenly Dao realm strongmen, it is impossible to escape. 60, enough. Li Yang's face was calm, with an extremely cold look in his eyes. He took a step with his right foot. At this time, he was in the eternal temple of the human race, but this step actually took him directly to the outside of the Panyan universe. The God Wing clan, guarding the entrance to the Panyan universe, is an old man. The old man looks very old, but the power emanating from his body is enough to make other heavenly Dao realm strongmen tremble in fear and awe. This is a peak heavenly Dao realm strongman named Kun Kang, the great elder of the God Wing clan. His status in the God Wing clan is almost only below the two heavenly venerables such as Polyester Heavenly Venerable. The fact that the God Wing clan sent out Kun Kang, a top strongman, is enough to show how much they fear Li Yang. As for the one in Huoyuan City, it is a middle-aged man. The man exudes an astonishing evil spirit. This is the peak heavenly Dao realm strongman Shuesha in Huoyuan City. He is notorious. It is rumored that more than 20 heavenly Dao realm people in the 4 sacred domains died in his hands. He can be called a heavenly Dao realm killer. Of course, these heavenly Dao realm people are naturally not from the heavenly venerable forces. In addition to the heavenly venerable forces, the 4 sacred domains are more of the heavenly Dao realm forces. From time to time, old heavenly Dao realm forces are destroyed, and new heavenly Dao realm forces rise. Brother Kunkang, I'm not saying that you Shinai clan think too highly of Li Yang. At this time, Susha looked at the old man in front of him and said, Li Yang refined the heart of the universe and was trapped in the Panyan universe. He needs at least millions of years to grow up. Now his strength is only in the chaos realm, but we have so many Tiandao realm strongmen guarding here? 20 is enough, and 40 more have been sent these days. Listening to Susha's words, there was obviously a hint of dissatisfaction. He is a peak of the Tiandao realm. He was sent here to practice in Huoyuan City with peace of mind. In fact, he can also practice here with peace of mind, but the feeling is completely different. He, Susha, is here to guard a weakling in the chaos realm. If this gets out, his reputation will inevitably weaken. Brother Susha, the heavenly venerable naturally has his own plans. We just need to follow them. Anyway, it will only take millions of years at most. Kunkang, the great elder of the Shinai clan, said with a smile. In fact, he was a little dissatisfied with the arrangement of the polyester heavenly venerable. After all, the stronger the strength, the more proud the heart. In his opinion, if several Tiandao realm early stage people were sent to guard here, Li Yang would be unable to escape. What exactly is Tianzun thinking? Kunkang couldn't help but say in his heart, 40 Tiandao realm people were sent directly in the past 20 days. A Tianzun faction has a maximum of 200 Tiandao realm people, which is equivalent to 1/3 of the Tiandao realm strongmen of a Tianzun faction guarding Li Yang. As the two were talking, they suddenly all sensed fluctuations in a place and turned their heads to look. There, a young man appeared directly. The young man looked very young, and his face was also very familiar. Rightward arrow. Li Yang. The great elder of the Divine Wing clan, Kunkang, and the god of killing, Shuesha, of Fire Source City, were both stunned. Obviously, they didn't expect that Li Yang, whom they had just discussed, suddenly appeared here. However, after just a moment of stunnedness, Kunkang and Shuesha had extremely terrifying fluctuations emanating from their bodies instantly, and they even showed excitement in their eyes. Li Yang, die. The Chaos Sea separated the 4 holy domains. At this time, Polian Tianzun had just walked out and set foot on the eastern holy domain again. The 4 holy domains are far away, so it took Polian Tianzun 20 days to return from the southern holy domain where the Soul clan was. The message from Kunkang. Polian took a look, and after seeing the content of the message clearly, a terrifying light suddenly appeared in his eyes. Li Yang came out from the inside of the Panyan universe. Polian Tianzun's eyes flickered, and a trace of murderous intent flashed in his eyes. Yahan Tianzun is right. This Li Yang really wants to find a chance to escape from the inside of the Panyan universe and escape to the 4 holy domains. At this time, Polian Tianzun had a trace of murderous intent in his eyes, and there was actually a trace of excitement in his eyes. Haha, he wanted to find a chance to escape, but he didn't know that I arranged 60 Tiandao realm to wait for him. This time, Li Yang is definitely unable to escape. In a short period of time, the power he arranged at the entrance of the Panyan universe was secretly enhanced by 2 or 3 times. Even if Li Yang really broke through to the heavenly Dao realm, there would only be one result under the joint efforts of 60 heavenly Dao realm masters, and that was death. And now, Li Yang actually fell into the trap. Yuhan is really loyal. If it weren't for his reminder, there would only be 20 heavenly Dao realm masters now. Polyester Tianzun was in a good mood. Although it was still difficult for Li Yang to escape with 20 heavenly Dao realm masters, it was undoubtedly more certain now with 60 masters. Even he couldn't imagine what strength Li Yang would have to escape. After dealing with Li Yang, I must thank Yuhan. At this time, Polyester Tianzun even stopped. Wait a moment. Now, Polyester Tianzun is naturally looking forward to the news of Li Yang's death. On the other side, after Li Yang appeared, a series of furious voices resounded in the void. Li Yang, die. This voice sounded like thunder, and it also made everyone look at the young man's location. That young man is Li Yang. Li Yang actually left the Panyan universe. Is he too bold? So many Tiandao realm, the Shanai clan and the Huoyuan clan actually secretly hid so many Tiandao realm powerhouses. The personnel of other major forces saw Li Yang, and their eyes showed surprise. Then they looked at the Tiandao realm that appeared in the void one by one in shock. Boom! 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 After Li Yang appeared, the entire void changed. In addition to the original 20 heavenly Dao realm masters, there were 40 more heavenly Dao realm masters everywhere, as if they suddenly appeared. A total of 60 heavenly Dao realm masters surrounded Li Yang completely at once. Especially at the entrance of the Panyan universe, the great elder Kunkang of the Divine Wing clan and the Blood Evil of the Fire Source City directly occupied it, completely blocking Li Yang's retreat. End of this chapter. From the City to the Strongest in the Universe. Author, G. Difeng Ren. Chapter 995. At the moment when Li Yang appeared, 60 heavenly Dao realm masters suddenly appeared in the entire void and completely surrounded Li Yang. This shocked many people from other forces. They originally thought that 20 heavenly Dao realm masters defending Li Yang were already amazing, but they didn't expect that the number of real masters was 3 times more. In the void, Li Yang stood silently, looking at the masters who suddenly appeared around him. I hope readers will remember our domain name Taiwan Novel Network rightward arrow dot. Haha, Li Yang, you dare to leave the Panyan universe. Looking at Li Yang, Huoyuan City Blood Evil laughed. At this time, Li Yang's retreat was completely blocked by them, and it was impossible to return to the Panyan universe. Today, Li Yang must die. Looking at the peak heavenly Dao realm expert from Huoyuan City, Li Yang said calmly, "Why don't I dare to leave Panyan universe? Susha, let's stop talking nonsense and start now." With the space crystal, Li Yang can't self-destruct at all. We will kill his soul. The great elder of the Divine Wing clan, Kunkang, obviously had a stronger killing intention towards Li Yang. After completely blocking Li Yang's way, he clenched his right hand and a strange crystal appeared in his hand. Buzz. As the crystal appeared, the surrounding void seemed to solidify. The space crystal is a very special treasure that can limit the self-destruction of others in a certain area. To kill Li Yang, it is natural to completely destroy his soul. Li Yang, who has refined the heart of the universe, will not be killed by his soul. Even if he self-destructs countless times, it will not cause any loss to Li Yang. To kill Li Yang, you have to think of various means in advance, and the space crystal is one of the strongest means to restrict Li Yang. Unable to self-destruct, Li Yang is completely surrounded by them, so there is only one result left. Go. Everyone attack with souls together to kill Li Yang. Boom. 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 The great elder Kunkang of the Divine Wing clan, the blood demon of Huoyuan City and other terrifying souls at the peak of the heavenly Dao realm, as well as other powerful souls at the heavenly Dao realm, all attacked Li Yang at this time. The terrifying soul fluctuations swept around and even spread to the surroundings. Other Tianzun forces came into contact with this soul shock, and their faces changed, and their figures kept retreating. What a terrifying soul shock! It is rumored that the Divine Wing clan and Huoyuan City have specially learned the method of soul joint attack. This Li Yang is so stupid that he actually took the initiative to deliver it to the door. Such a terrifying soul, Li Yang can't resist it at all. These strong men only felt a trace of soul aftermath, and they felt a huge threat. It is conceivable what the situation is for Li Yang, who is in the center of the terrifying soul. Even if it is a heavenly Dao realm, it is likely that he will perish under the joint attack of these 60 top strong men, and Li Yang, as many people know, is only in the chaos realm now. Send the message back. Li Yang is doomed to fall because of his carelessness, and the heart of the Panyan universe will inevitably return to the hands of the Divine Wing clan again. Many powerful people shook their heads. Refining the heart of the universe, what a great opportunity. No one in the entire 4 sacred domains does not desire it. After all, this is the road to the heavenly venerable. How many heavenly venerables are there in the 4 sacred domains combined? And Li Yang, the lucky guy, is destined to be a well-known strong man in the 4 sacred domains if he grows up normally. But before he grows up, Li Yang made such a mistake. Many forces sighed and regretted. Kunkang of the Divine Wing clan, Susha of the Fire Source City, and others all had cold eyes. As for Li Yang, who was the focus of everyone at this time, he silently felt the attacks coming from all around. Soul attack. Li Yang's face was calm, and then a trace of consciousness entered the Kunlun mirror. In an instant, a more terrifying soul shock, with him as the center, began to spread wildly around. The soul attacks of the 60 heavenly Dao realm masters were completely powerless under the soul impact of Li Yang's Kunlun mirror, and they all collapsed in an instant. Kunlun mirror, this is a weapon used by the rule controllers above the heavenly venerable, which is more advanced than the heavenly venerable sacred weapon. At this time, Li Yang already has the strength of the heavenly venerable, and activating this weapon may even be stronger than other heavenly venerables. Not to mention the heavenly Dao realm masters in front of him. At this time, Kunkang, the great elder of the Divine Wing clan, still had a cold and excited look in his eyes. Haha, the ancestor is so predictable that he actually knew that Li Yang wanted to find an opportunity to leave the Panyan universe, but he fell into our trap all of a sudden. They have been guarding the entrance to the Panyan universe, and it is impossible for them to stay focused all the time. If they are distracted, Li Yang may escape. However, because of the order of Polyester Heavenly Venerable, their heavenly Dao realm masters have increased by another 40, and they are all in the most vigilant state. Therefore, they discovered Li Yang the moment he appeared. Li Yang appeared at the time when their defense was the strongest and everyone was most vigilant. This was simply God helping the Divine Wing clan. Li Yang, this is what happens when you provoke our Divine Wing clan. Kunkang stared at Li Yang, ready to see the horror on his face. How powerful are their Divine Wing clan? They have intimidated the 4 sacred domains for countless years, but they suffered so much from this weak Li Yang. This is a complete shame for the Divine Wing clan. Moreover, many of the heavenly Dao realm masters who had fallen from the Divine Wing clan were also good friends with Kunkang, so Kunkang hated Li Yang to the core. Now that he was about to kill Li Yang, he was naturally happy. However, Kunkang did not see Li Yang's horrified expression. Instead, he felt a terrible soul shock suddenly coming from Li Yang. Under this soul shock, his soul shock did not have the slightest resistance and collapsed directly. What? Kunkang's face suddenly changed after noticing this. How powerful was his soul shock? This was outside the origin universe, and his strength was not restricted in any way. In this case, even a peak heavenly Dao realm master of the same level could not easily defeat his attack. At the moment his face suddenly changed, Kunkang felt another terrible soul attack. In front of this terrifying soul shock, his soul was like a small boat in the sea, completely unable to withstand a wave of the sea. There was no slightest resistance, this was Kunkang's most direct feeling. Tianzun, in an instant, Kunkang's eyes showed an extremely horrified look. He is a peak heavenly Dao realm expert. There is only one person who can make him feel this way, and that is a heavenly venerable expert. However, after this thought appeared in Kunkang's mind, his entire consciousness completely disappeared. As he flew, the momentum fluctuations on his body completely dissipated, and his body fell from the void. Not only Kunkang, but also other heavenly Dao realm experts. Like Kunkang, they all approached Li Yang, and then their life breath completely disappeared. End of this chapter. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. Please subscribe to receive new novels. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. From the City to the Strongest in the Universe. Author, G. Difeng Ren. Chapter 996. At the moment when the Divine Wing Clan and Fire Source City attacked Li Yang, many people from the Tianzun forces were still watching from afar. Look, in less than a second, Li Yang is probably dead. Alas, after refining the heart of the universe, he is invincible in the Panyan universe, and he has to run out. After all, Li Yang has no trump cards or backers, and the Divine Wing Clan is an old-fashioned Tianzun force with countless trump cards. It is possible that they have attacked Li Yang in the past 100 years, making Li Yang feel a huge threat, so he wants to leave the Panyan universe and reach the 4 sacred domains to grow up as soon as possible. Who knows what he thinks? It doesn't matter what he thinks. After Li Yang dies, after tens of millions of years, the name Li Yang will probably turn into dust, and not many people will remember it. The strong men discussed one by one. They did not interfere in the affairs between the Divine Wing Clan and Li Yang. They were purely sent by the major Tianzun forces to watch the fun, so there was no emotional fluctuation. Whether Li Yang grows up smoothly and becomes a powerful Tianzun, or the Shanai clan kills Li Yang in advance, these will not have any impact on them. While discussing, these strong men suddenly looked into the void and saw that the life-breath fluctuations of the Tiandao realm who besieged Li Yang disappeared in an instant. Such an extremely strange scene made the faces of the strong men of these forces change. What's going on? The great elder Kunkang of the Shanai clan, Susha of Huiwen City, they have no breath fluctuations. They fell. 60 Tiandao realm, all fell? Oh my god, how is this possible? The faces of the strong men showed disbelief, and they couldn't believe what they saw. The Tiandao realm strong men, they are all powerful in their Tianzun forces, but right in front of them, 60 of them fell at once. They looked at the only figure standing in the void, that was an extremely young man. Although he looked young, they took a look and subconsciously felt terrified in their hearts. Impossible. These are 60 heavenly Dao realm. Kunkang of the Divine Wing Clan and Susha of the Fire Source City are at the peak of the heavenly Dao realm. They were killed instantly. It must be a heavenly venerable who could kill them instantly. Was it a heavenly venerable who made the move just now? Which heavenly venerable was it? No wonder Li Yang dared to come out. It turns out that he found a heavenly venerable as a backer. But when a heavenly venerable makes a move, he won't be so secretive and use such sneak attacks. With their identities and status, they must make a move openly. The heavenly venerable is already the strongest in the 4 sacred domains. If he kills a heavenly Dao realm, he can kill him openly. There is no need to hide and kill him. In the eyes of many heavenly venerable forces, the death of Kunkang of the Divine Wing Clan and others must have been caused by the heavenly venerable, but they could not see that heavenly venerable appear at all. In the discussion, a strong man suddenly said, "Do you think it is possible that Li Yang made the move just now?" As soon as this was said, the surroundings were quiet for a while, and then a series of rebuttals continued to sound. Impossible. How long has Li Yang been practicing? He was only at the Chaos Realm over 100 years ago. Has he become a heavenly venerate now? Even if he refines the heart of the universe, it will take at least hundreds of thousands of years for Li Yang to become a heavenly venerate, and even millions of years at the longest. Yes, the heart of the universe only helps to better comprehend the fusion law, and only allows practitioners to have no bottlenecks. If they want to make progress, they still need to slowly comprehend. The strong men shook their heads, obviously not agreeing with this view. However, although they thought it was impossible, their eyes looking at Li Yang completely changed. What if Li Yang really has the strength of a heavenly venerate? The universe is full of miracles, and anything is actually possible. In the void, Li Yang stood silently, looking at the bodies of the heavenly Dao realm strongmen around him. His face was calm, but he was happy in his heart. Haha, another 60 heavenly Dao realm died. 100 heavenly Dao realm of the Divine Wing clan had died in his hands before, and this time 60 more fell, which can definitely be said to be a heavy loss. With a wave of his right hand, the bodies of these heavenly Dao realm masters came to him and were collected by him. The wealth of each heavenly Dao realm master is inestimable. After collecting the treasure, Li Yang looked at the many heavenly venerable masters who had been looking at the side from a distance. Seeing Li Yang's eyes, these masters were all shocked. This god of killing just killed 60 heavenly Dao realm masters, he would not attack them, right? Although this possibility is not great, who knows what Li Yang is thinking? After all, everyone's understanding of Li Yang is basically just knowing the name Li Yang, knowing that he has refined the heart of the Panian universe, and not understanding Li Yang's character at all. If Li Yang is a madman, he does things without scruples. Therefore, the masters squeezed out a smile on their faces. Li Yang, we are just stationed here according to orders, and we have no intention of interfering in your fight with the Divine Wing clan. If you are not satisfied, Li Yang, we will leave immediately. The masters said hurriedly. Under Li Yang's gaze, they actually felt a sense of palpitation, as if they were facing a real powerful person, and they unconsciously felt awe. Looking at these people, Li Yang said, everyone leave, from today on, no forces are allowed to stay at the entrance of Panian Universe. Panian Universe is his territory, how could he allow others to stay here all the time? Okay, Li Yang. We'll leave immediately. Many powerful Tianzun forces did not dare to talk nonsense. Just now, the scene of the death of 60 heavenly Dao realm, and even several peak heavenly Dao realm experts, was right in front of them, and they did not dare to say anything more. One by one the strong men left quickly. Looking at their leaving figures, Li Yang narrowed his eyes slightly. These powerful men belong to the major Tianzun forces. He can easily kill them all, but this will definitely offend almost all the Tianzun forces. Although Li Yang doesn't need to be afraid of anything now, there is no need for him to be at odds with all Tianzun forces. Withdrawing his gaze, Li Yang looked in a direction, where the Divine Wings clan was located. Next, go to the Divine Wings clan. The cold light in Li Yang's eyes flashed away. Brush. His figure moved and disappeared. Since it is a battle of rise, let's take a good stab at the God Wings. In the Sea of Chaos, on the edge of the Eastern Sanctuary, the Polyester Heavenly Lord is still waiting expectantly for news. The news will come soon. Polyester Tianzun looked forward to it. 60 heavenly Dao realms, facing Li Yang outside the Panian universe, there is no chance that Li Yang would have any chance. Therefore, there is no chance of an accident happening. Thanks to Sunglasses Zioki for the 1500 reward, and thanks to 08 for the 100 reward, thank you. End of this chapter. From the City to the Strongest in the Universe. Author, G. Difeng Ren. Chapter 997. Polyester Tianzun was still waiting for the news. The heart of the universe belonging to their Shinai clan was refined by Li Yang, which was definitely a shame for the Shinai clan. But as long as they killed Li Yang, they could wash away this shame directly. Huh? Not killed yet. Polyester Tianzun waited for 2 seconds, but no news came. It seems that Li Yang may have broken through to the heavenly Dao realm. It will take too much time to kill him, Polyester Tianzun said in his heart. He was mentally prepared for Li Yang's strength, so he didn't feel any surprise. After waiting for a few more seconds, suddenly Polyester Tianzun's communication token rang. Is there any news? Li Yang died. Looking at the token, Polyester Tianzun suddenly showed a smile on his face. This news must have been passed by Kunkang and others. With the death of Li Yang, the heart of the universe will return to the hands of their Shinai clan. In fact, after the heart of the universe is refined, the effect will be much worse if the second person refines it. It can be said that the second person who refines the same heart of the universe probably feels less than 1/10 of the effect of the previous one. However, Li Yang did not spend much time refining the heart of the universe. After Li Yang died, they refined it again, and the effect was at least 1/3 of the previous heart of the universe. This effect is actually very strong. The strongest effect of the heart of the universe is to ignore bottlenecks, and the effect of 1/3 of the heart of the universe, although it cannot guarantee a 100% breakthrough to become a heavenly venerable, there is still a 30% chance. This probability is actually very high. Polyester Heavenly Venerable looked at the message expectantly. However, after seeing the sender of the message, Polyester Heavenly Venerable suddenly frowned slightly. Old Ghost Huili? Why did he send me a message? This message was sent by Huili Heavenly Venerable of Zhentian Valley. Although he and Huili Heavenly Venerable have a bad relationship, as Heavenly Venerables, they must have contact information, and there is no such thing as blacklisting. Ding. 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 After the message from Huoli Tianzun came, almost at the same time, another message came. Tianzun Dilun looked at the senders of those messages, and they were all from powerful Tianzun. Suhen Tianzun of the Blood Slaughter Dynasty, Xin Chen Tianzun of the Xin Chen sect, Jinyu Tianzun of the Binjiu Dynasty. Not only the Eastern Holy Domain, but even the other 3 holy domains, such as Axe Tianzun, sent messages one by one. At once, more than a dozen powerful Tianzun sent messages. What's going on? Why are so many Tianzun sending messages at once? Looking at these messages, although he hasn't read the content yet, Tianzun Dilun suddenly had a bad feeling in his heart. He didn't waste time and clicked on a message directly. Dilun, I heard that you sent 60 Tiandao realm to block outside the Panyan universe. Seeing this message, Tianzun Dilun didn't change his expression. Since he had already taken action, the hidden 40 Tiandao realm would definitely appear. These Tianzun forces have sent strong men to station outside the Panyan universe, so it is normal to know about this matter so quickly. I don't know which Tianzun you offended, Dilun? You actually let that Tianzun help Li Yang and directly kill the 60 Tiandao realms. Dilun Tianzun did not change his expression in the first sentence, but after seeing the following message, Dilun Tianzun's face suddenly changed. Are Kunkang and others dead? Dilun Tianzun stared at the message, and he quickly clicked on the messages sent by other Tianzun, which were all similar. Rightward arrow. How is it possible? He sent so many strong men, and they were outside the Panyan universe, and their strength was not restricted, but they were still wiped out like last time. Tianzun? Is there a Tianzun helping Li Yang? Dilun Tianzun's face kept changing. He had not had any conflicts with any Tianzun recently. How could there be a Tianzun who specifically helped Li Yang to deal with their Shinai tribe? At this moment, Dilun Tianzun looked at the token again, because there was another message sent, but it was sent from the Shinai tribe. Polyester Tianzun clicked on it, and the message said that Kunkang and others' soul marks had all disappeared, and they had all died. Kunkang and others' soul marks were all in the Shinai clan, and Polyester Tianzun was outside now, so naturally he could not know it in the first place. The powerful men of the major Tianzun forces who were driven away by Li Yang before quickly sent the news back after leaving. All the Tiandeo realm of the Shinai clan died, so no one sent back the news. The Shinai clan found that the soul marks of Kunkang and others disappeared, and only reported to Polyester Tianzun after confirming it. This led to the fact that the news sent by the Shinai clan was not as early as those sent by the Tianzun one by one. The internal news of the Shinai clan was sent, which obviously showed that this matter was 100% confirmed. Damn it! Who did it? Polyester Tianzun roared in his heart. Boom! A wave of terrible momentum fluctuations continued to emanate from his body, causing the surrounding chaos to churn violently. Last time, their Shinai clan lost 100 Tiandeo realm, and in a blink of an eye, they lost dozens more. Whoever dares to help Li Yang and deal with my Shinai clan is my mortal enemy. Dilun Tianzun was furious, and his figure moved at an extremely fast speed, rushing towards Panyan universe. Dilun Tianzun received the news, and at this time, the news about what happened in Panyan universe was also spread at an extremely fast speed. There are many Tianzun forces in the four holy domains, and it is obvious that some of them are not on good terms with the Shinai clan. Now that the Shinai clan has suffered such a great loss, they are of course happy to spread the news and laugh at the Shinai clan. Outside the Panyan universe, the Shinai clan actually sent out 60 Tiandeo realm to guard Li Yang. With so many Tiandeo realm, this Li Yang can't escape and dare not show up. Wrong, Li Yang not only dared to show up, but also came out of the Panyan universe. Not only was he fine, but the 60 Tiandeo realm powerhouses were all dead. How is it possible? Which Tianzun did this? He actually killed 60 Tiandeo realm of the Shinai clan. To be precise, it should be 30 Tiandeo realm of the Shinai clan and 30 Tiandeo realm of Huiwen city. The Tianzun who took action did not appear, and the death of many Tiandeo realms such as Kunkang, the great elder of the Shinai clan, and Susha of Huiwen city, is suspected to be Li Yang did it. Li Yang killed 60 heavenly Dao realm masters? Impossible. To be able to kill so many heavenly Dao realm masters, including the peak heavenly Dao realm masters, it must be the work of the heavenly venerable. How long has Li Yang been practicing? Does he have the strength of the heavenly venerable? Even if he doesn't have the strength of the heavenly venerable, that heavenly venerable helped Li Yang to kill 60 heavenly Dao realm masters at once, and their relationship is very good. Crazy, the Shinai clan is probably going crazy now. 100 heavenly Dao realm masters died more than 100 years ago, and now another 30 heavenly Dao realm masters have died. For a dignified heavenly venerable force, more than half of the heavenly Dao realm masters have fallen in such a short period of time. End of this chapter.